Yo, I know what y'all thinking. Look. I'm gonna explain it to y'all now, okay? The laptop was about to die. I'm recording, obviously. And when the laptop's about to die, the whole Elgato setup drops down. And when we lose the footage. So I'm gonna have to explain to y'all what happened. The team that we had, I'll show you guys. We still got the team. As you guys see, Drazen, Kevin Johnson. The team from the last episode is still intact. Right? Yeah, so don't even worry about that. You guys know I can pretty much, let me see here. League standings, as you see, 74-8. We're the best team in the conference, right? By far. If you look, let me see. See, I gotta try to show y'all everything now. I gotta try to run it all back. League history. That's the easiest way to do it. Michael Jordan won the MVP. Hakeem won. Hold on. Let me go to the next one. I showed y'all too much already. We'll get to that. Rookie of the year, y'all don't really care about. The sixth man of the year, y'all don't really care about. Hakeem won the defensive player of the year. Past champions. Yes, you guys see that right. Our signing of Clyde Drexler is what got us the championship. As the Tornadoes now are 4-2. You see what I'm saying? We won the series in 6 games against the Los Angeles Clippers and did not let them four-peat. You see, that's how you get it done. We won our first championship. We didn't have anybody on the All-NBA team, so if you guys are worried about that, we didn't. We had players on the All-Defensive team. It was Clyde and Patrick Ewing on the second team. But right now, and where it paused at before, it was rudely interrupted. Let me make sure it's charging right now. Where we left off at is right now. I'm in the moratorium period of free agency. Moses Malone, Charles Barkley, Kevin McHale. We can't afford anybody, so don't get your hopes up. I'm about to find somebody just to fill in the roster, or maybe nobody at all. The NBA draft, you guys can see, we didn't draft anybody. Danny Manning, Mitch Richmond, Rick Smits. This was a pretty low-level draft class. We didn't jump in on anybody. But the dilemma we're going to have here soon is, as you can see, Patrick Ewing, last year of his deal. Joe Dumars, last year of his deal. Xavier McDaniel, last year of his deal. Terry Porter, last year of his deal. Detlef Schrempf, last year of his deal. Scottie Pippen is still going to be here. But this is what I'm talking about. We got some people that are on last years of their deal. Clyde is locked in, $30 million. He is going to be on the team, obviously. But this could be the last year for the team as it is currently constructed. And we're just going to go ahead and get the player progression. Free agency, we don't have the money. And even the money we do have, I'm trying to save till next time. Player progression wise, Scottie Pippen is probably the biggest thing for this team, honestly. Scottie Pippen, 88 overall now, and he will probably be taking over Xavier McDaniel's role in the starting lineup next to Patrick Ewing. We got some other guys down here. Sabonis has not panned out. Let's just put it that way. I want to see his potential. It's a 80, it's a B+. And we might still use, we might have to use a training camp on him. However, the problem is, like I was explaining to you guys, a lot of these guys' contract is up. It was good to win a championship to draft guys early, but it's not something that's sustainable, obviously, because we're not going to be able to sign all those guys to big deals. We got to put the next draft class in. If I'm not mistaken, it should be 1988, right? I could be wrong. Might be 1989. I'm going to check the 1988 one. Let me see here. Scouting team intel. Let me me see. I gotta get past the Hoop Summit. That's how I'll know. Why can't I see the Hoop Summit? They're not letting me see it right now. Let me see the untapped potential. We are going to throw it on. I feel like Scottie Pippen has to be our best player going forward. Even though I want to believe in a Sabonis project, it's going to be thrown on Scottie. Give him the most. I have to figure out who was in the 2K Summer game. We don't have any more training camps. Let's just go ahead and get to the next season. I'm going to have to see prospect scouting. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Wrong draft class. Gotta load the new one in. It's going to be 1989. Haven't even gotten to some of the more, exciting ones. But this one has, Sean Kemp. Glenn Rice as well. Tim Hardaway. Oh boy. Okay, now this one is an interesting one. As you get farther down here, there's not really anybody. Vlade Divac is also in here. But main guy, obviously, is Sean Kemp. Yeah. What do they have? Sean Kemp is just ridiculous. I believe that college is terribly wrong for Sean Kemp. I'm not wrong, I don't think either. Sean Kemp did not go to that college. Oh wait, yes he did. Sean Kemp did. I'm thinking of Larry Johnson and UNLV. Okay, no. I was thinking about Larry Johnson. They're probably right. Sean Kemp, he probably did go there. Sean Kemp would be our guy if we wanted to draft somebody. Right now, I'm making moves at the beginning of the season, probably. Starting with Xavier McDaniel. We need to move him for somebody who has, I want to say, a first round pick would be nice as well. Along with Brad Daugherty. Oh. And some bonus because his potential hasn't panned out. To get a first round pick in Daugherty or Daugherty. That might be something to look into. Charlie Nichols in a first round pick. These young players, the reason I'm so interested in them is because their potential has such an opportunity to grow. With a first round pick from Cleveland is something I'm going to look at. So we're going to bring in Charlie Nichols in that first round pick. McDaniel is not going to play as much, obviously, as we're going to move. Our starting lineup is going to look more like this. Joe Dumars will be in that starting lineup. I need us to bring Nichols into the lineup at least, as he's probably going to play right. Let me see. Dennis Schroeder, 6-man. Actually going to probably, Kevin Johnson needs to be the 6-man. Give him some more minutes. Nichols will probably be right under Shrevedan, Horace Grant, Dale Curry, and the rest of the crew. That's going to be the first guy we move. Another guy is probably going to have to be Joe D. The thing is, man, you don't want to give up players for nothing. Patrick Ewing, we're probably bringing back, 26 years old, one of the best big men in the league. We just can't afford to be moving him. Joe Dumars and Patrick Ewing probably need to be the two guys we keep. Terry Porter's also going to get traded now. He's probably done as much as he can do in the role we've given him. Let me see what they have available for someone like Terry Porter, a 4-star player. Ron Harper's here. Kind of serves the same role. We can get Xavier McDaniel back, but I'm not interested. Muggsy Bogues, are you kidding me? Rod Strickland, he would have just got drafted. Boris Robinson. Lee. 6'5". That $15 million I don't like. We're going to have to throw some picks in with Porter. I can already tell this might be a pick we're going to have to move. Brian Robinson is an interesting one. I've seen him a couple times already. 7'1". Rod Strickland, no. Chuck Pearson, no. Money Mitch. $10 million a year, 23. And that's the thing we have to pay attention to. With the players that are actually, like, they actually played in real life, because they come in, because that rule was implemented where it wasn't really a rule, but most of those players was coming in after 3-4 years of college. So the time they came in, they're 23, 24, instead of a younger age where we can continue to develop. So we got to look at that too when we're making a move. I'm not going to lie, getting 2 young assets, a 6'8" small forward, and then also a 6'4" shooting guard, 2 small contracts, and we give up a first-round pick. Terry Porter would be gone. I'm looking at that as well. Man. It's kind of hard to see. To be honest, I don't want to give up the pick. Now, I'm totally out on that now. Because I have a lot of first rounders this year. We'll give up 1 in a couple years. But Sean Kemp, actually, I don't even want to give up picks that year. Let's just go down here to 2028. And yeah. And then Terry Porter, and then we'll see what we can do. Brad Wade. Okay. Now hold on. Brad Wade, 6'2" point guard, Ivan's point is contracted all the way up. Kenny the Jet. Okay, now Kenny the Jet, a player that can come off the bench and score. We'll have him under contract under a couple years. Kenny the Jet might be the move. Oh, that's another first round pick in Cliff Levin. We don't need another power forward though. I can't do that. Yeah, I'm starting to think the pick that I saw, Rod Strickland, and actually, we're gonna bring in Rod Strickland. I'm gonna move that 2026 first round pick. I'm gonna take that top 3 protector from San Antonio and get Rod Strickland. Rod Strickland won't be amazing this first year, but when he develops, he'll be pretty decent. Now, when we look at the lineup, Kevin Johnson can be our starting point guard. I don't mind that. Horace Grant. Okay, once again, Joe Dumars needs to start. Then what's probably going to happen is I'll have CPU fix it now. But what's going to happen right away is Clyde's going to move to small forward. I don't know if I'm really going, let me see. Yeah, that doesn't help him. Scottie Pippen will stay a small forward. He ain't really got no choice. Joe Dumars at shooting guard and Kevin Johnson at point. That's fine. So Clyde needs to move down. We're going to move Joe D up. And then Scottie Pippen will start at small forward with Patrick Ewing at the center. That is the lineup we're looking at. Also want to make sure we still system-wise are where we need to be. And to be honest, yes, balance is still the best for us. Now, scoring options. Clyde Drexler and Patrick Ewing, yeah, they should probably still be the guys. Not even gonna lie. Do we still have the shooting? Let me see. What Kevin Johnson can shoot. Scotty can shoot a little bit. Patrick Ewing is our only non-shooter. Keep the same thing going on. And let's start the center. Now, another thing you guys missed when the footage was deleted. You guys didn't get to see some of these teams. So I'm going to go through them. See, Portland got Sidney Moncrief, Fat Lever. Golden State is kind of the generated team, as you can see. I mean, Daryl Givens is down there, so is Spud Webb, but most of these guys are generated at the top of their roster. Raid Underwood, Washington Wizards, another pretty much generated team. AC Green, Kiki Vanderway on the roster, but top guys generated. Philly, Larry Nance, Lee, that's what we was going to pick up, and Rick Smits, they just drafted. Philly can end up being a decent team. Larry Nance is their superstar. Not anybody on the Bucks you guys are really know, I don't believe. Chicago Bulls, hello Michael Jordan. Now, what you guys didn't see is, during free agency, I know y'all saw Charles Barkley. You have to understand, last year Charles Barkley was on this Bulls team. He left in free agency. They got Warren Haywood to replace him. So that is pretty interesting. The Cavs, they're pretty bad. Just Doherty. Larry Bird and Kevin McHale still riding strong with an old man Dennis Johnson. Love it to see it. The Clippers, the dominant team for 3 straight years, falling off the map a little bit. Age is hurting them. Manute Bol running the Grizzlies with Mr. Herbert. Dominique Wilkins, Brett Dixon, Kevin Willis. That's a little bit of a squad right there. Ralph Sampson, big dog in Miami. Ron Harper in Charlotte is the man. David McDaniel, we just traded him as the man in Utah with Mark Eaton. And Adrian Danley. Interesting little big three there too. Sacramento, nobody really. They're not ready. New York Knicks. This is a team that looks kind of ready. Charles Barkley, Alex English, Hugh Rose, a young, good player. This team looks decent. Wait, hey, Kobe's father's still there, Joe Bryant. Lakers, Magic Johnson, James Worthy, Jamie Gardner, Gabriel Fox. But man, and Danny Ainge made the change. They still got Daryl Dawkins too. As when Kareem retired, they pretty much picked up Daryl Dawkins. Danny Ainge, from the Celtics to the Lakers, never thought I'd see it. Magic Johnson's still the man. Come on now. He's the man there. Orlando, Isaiah, Charles Oakley, Kelly Tripucka. This team right here is deep, and they have a superstar in Isaiah Thomas. Dallas Mavericks, Reggie Theus, Jeff Hornacek. Decent. Nobody really on Brooklyn. The Denver Nuggets, John Stockton, Purvis Short. They got a little bit of something going on. Hakeem, Mark Price, dynamic duo. Mark Aguirre, Chuck Pearson, and Clark Kellogg. Interesting. Not much to see though. Detroit, they're pretty much at the bottom of the barrel since Zeke left. Tried to get Byron Scott to come in and replace. He's not Zeke though. Chris Mullin is running Toronto. He's the king up there. Houston, they got Moses Malone. San Antonio, David Robinson and Terry Porter. We just gave them that duo, huh? Sleepy Floyd, Danny Manning. They're trying to build something in OKC. Karl Malone's running Minnesota. And then y'all see our team. Probably still the best team in the league, I would say. We're going to get the sim in here again. Let me see. I'm also actually paying attention to the trades this time. As once again, we start off phenomenal. 8-0. Just go check the recent game where we blew them out. Patrick Ewing, 22-13 and 4 blocks. Clyde Drexler, 19-8-4. Like the team, I think it's just we're so well-rounded. We got scores off the bench. We're deeper than most teams. And we really don't lose, man. I mean, this could be a back-to-back opportunity. Now, what I'm going to try to do for you guys is I want to at least keep one player that's been here until he retires for most of the championships. So right now, that's looking like either Clyde or Patrick Ewing is probably the leading candidate as well. Just because he was one of our first draft picks. And he's probably going to be a very good center for the entirety of his career. Even when he starts to fall off, he'll probably still be pretty doggone good. As once again, it's just ridiculous, man. 36-6 is our record. We're sweeping through the West and the East. Doesn't look like anybody can stop us. Now, if this is almost going into the 90s, you got to think. Hold on, we're going to look at the draft picks here. Clyde makes it for his 15th time. Those are a little off, as you guys know. Joe Dumars, though, makes it for his first time as an All-Star. Patrick Ewing is in there. So we got 3 guys. This is our first time having 3. You guys didn't see last year, but last year it was just Clyde and Patrick Ewing. So, as I was saying, though, we're creeping into the 90s. So, one of the main key components should be if Jordan can start a little reign of terror here, as he did in real life, as we're just blowing by dates. Now, that's what I like to see. We got to get that. Next time that scouting things, y'all got to remind me. Put that on the computer to just handle it. We don't need that keep stopping our sins. We're blowing out teams. Y'all don't want to see these games. As we are going on a historic run again. Let me see here. 72 and 10. What? We tied the Bulls. Karl Malone. 31, 12, and 5 as he is dominating with the Timberwolves. Rookie of the year. We don't care about that. 6-man, Scott Skiles. 17 points, 8 assists. I see you, Scott. Akeem, I think this is like his second or third defensive player of the year. 24 points, 14 rebounds, over 2.5 blocks, and over 1.5 steals. Goodness gracious. Most improved, Clyde Keith. I don't know him. Pat Riley, our coach, once again, was coach of the year. He won it last year too. First team All-NBA. I see Jordan there every time. There's only a couple 99s. Magic and Michael have been consistent though. They continue to be 99s. Second team, Mark Price, John Stockton. Akeem is on that team. All third team, we still don't have anybody. Terry Porter's on that team now that he left us. And so is Xavier McDaniel, which sucks. When they were with us, they were not doing that. Usual suspects, Magic really didn't play no defense in real life, but I see he's on the first team all defense this time around. Karl Malone, Larry Nance, Akeem. All defense second team. There goes Ewing and Clyde. They always make the all defensive team. All rookie first team, nobody. Okay. Hornets. I'm going to start simming these playoffs when we got the elite teams. Only because I don't think anybody can. Y'all saw that, right? Orlando. Isn't that Isaiah? Yeah. Isaiah freaking Thomas. It almost cost us. Patrick Ewing showed up big time in Game 7. So did Scotty. Okay. We should be fine. Okay, now we're in the championship against the Whoa. The Pelicans. This is going to be a sweep. They have no one. I was trying to figure out how they made it here. Against the Spurs with David Robinson and Chapman. They should not even be here. This is going to be easy. Yeah, I knew it. I wasn't even worried about them winning 2 games. We win our second championship in a row. I mean, y'all surprised? This time, last time it was Clyde the Glide who got the MVP finals. This time it's going to be Patrick Ewing who gets the finals MVP. 19 points per game, almost 14 rebounds, 1 block. Pretty good numbers for him. Now, Julius Erving is finally gone. I mean, you know, sayonara to my boy Dr. J. Artist Gilmore's out of here too. George Gervin's out of here. We losing some people, man. Staff retirements. As long as Pat Riley's coaching, I could give a crap who retires. Hall of Fame inductees. Dr. J definitely should be on there. So should George Gervin. Makes sense. League meetings. Let me see. Opposing teams will enter the bonus after 14 fouls have been committed. Yeah. No, we don't care about any of that. But what we do care about is I didn't do it. You guys wouldn't have heard me say this, but please, someone in the comments, if I don't do it this video, remind me. I have to change the team's location to San Diego. That's where they're supposed to be. So we're going to make that happen. But let's get to the lottery. We have a lot of picks. Let's just put it that way. Y'all want me to build some suspense or no? I ain't gonna build no suspense. Let's see where we at. We drop. So we're not the 3rd, 2nd, or 1st, but we're the 4th, 6th, 8th, 15th, and the 27th, and the 31st. Oh boy, we got a lot of picks in this draft. Okay. Whoa. Why is Pat Riley leaving? Please get this man the house. I'm not understanding. Why has nobody re-signed these coaches? I could really care less about every other position. Yeah, there you go. Just make sure that my boy, Pat Riley, is signed. Now, let's get to the NBA draft. Y'all already know. The main guy I'm looking at is the one and only. Nobody's been drafted yet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hold on, let me look at the mocks. Sean Kemp is expected to go number 1. That is not going to work. We could get Glenn Rice, which is going to be a nice pickup for us. Tim Hardaway is falling down the board. I need to find a way to get Sean Kemp. I'm sorry, but I got to. If I don't get Sean Kemp, isn't it a waste? Didn't I not perform my goal? Like that's the goal. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get the first pick though. I'm gonna tell y'all something about this trade finder. They usually don't find anything for the first pick. Third pick, okay, we could move up 1. Is there any chance we can move up to the 2nd? I'm gonna show y'all a little trick. It might work. It worked in previous years when I used to do it. I'm gonna move to the 3rd. Sometimes when you move to the 3rd, they'll allow you to move to the 2nd just because you have the 3rd. That's sometimes the logic. As I told you, what I say. So now we at the 2nd pick. Now, hold on, we not done. Now we try to get the 1st. You see? Ha! What I tell y'all. See, I know a little something. So now we're the 1st overall pick. Resume draft. As we move up a whole bunch of spots to take the one and only, yes, at 19 years old, we gotta take him. Sean Kemp is gonna come in here and be a dominant player for us. I already know it. James Carter goes 2nd. I'm gonna just send it to the user pick. Okay, now at the 6th spot, Glenn Rice is still here. I'd be a fool not to take him. Glenn Rice is on the team. I mean, come on, man. He led the nation in scoring. The Grizzlies, and see, the problem is, I get these players because the computer's more interested in the guys because some of the generator guys are actually really, really good. Like, really, really good, I think. But Tim Hardaway, gotta take him. So, hold on. Let me see. Draft summary. That's not what I'm looking at. Actually, yes, I am. Draft summary. Do we got another pick here somewhere? We do. We got one at 27. I'm going to send to that user pick and see what's there. I don't think it's going to be anything too appetizing. Wait. Yes, there is. Real Quinn. A 6'9" small forward. That might be our last pick of the draft, ladies and gentlemen. BJ Armstrong is here. I just forgot about him. He's down there too. Yeah, but I think I'm going to take this guy. Top of the board, Real Quinn. And we just going to get to the end. I don't really need to see anything else. Rookie signage. They're telling me not to sign him. 75 overall. Can I see his potential? It's a B+. We are tough in the cap right now, though. We're going to have to let him walk. The reason why we so tough in the cap is because I had no choice, y'all. I gotta get Sean Kemp. He wasn't gonna fall. Dale Curry, we're gonna have to let walk. Sabonis, we're gonna have to let walk. He turned into a glass cleaner. We gotta let Horace Grant walk. Drazen, we're gonna keep around. Scotty, Kevin Johns, we gotta keep around. Okay. Now this is when we're gonna have to make some cap room things. We're gonna extend the qualifying offers to both. I'm not gonna extend it to Shrimp actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna extend it to him. Moratorium. Let's just say we're in the hole. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the hole. I don't know how this is going to work. Joe Dumars is prepared to accept an offer from the Patriots, and oh my God, I gotta match both of them. Or can I only match one? Whoa. Can I not match him? Okay. We're matching both Joe Dumars. Yeah. We don't have no choice. I got to. And our cap is destroyed right now, ladies and gentlemen. If I can get Patrick Ewing and Joe Dumars back, we'll be in a good position though. And I want to say we got them both back. I don't see anything on it yet, But I'm thinking we should have gotten them both back, right? And this is the last day, so I'm gonna match it. We should have both of them back. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. The team is fine. Now, we have taken some hits. We got some young guys now. But Joe D, Clyde, and Patrick Ewing are all here on the team. And the good thing is, for 3, 4, and 2 years of Clyde, I guess Clyde might get out of here a little sooner than we think. Okay. But we're going to have a pretty good team for these next couple years. Like, I think for matching the sheet, that actually works out really well. I'm trying to see Kevin Johnson's contract. Okay, we're actually not in as bad as a spot as I thought we were. The rest of free agency, we're out of. We're not participating in. Player progression. We still have the best team in the league. Scottie Pippen jumps up 7. He needs to be the best player on the team now. If Strickland jumps up 8, Kevin Johnson jumps up 2, Petrovic jumps up 2, everybody jumping up. Tim Hardaway even jumps up a little bit. Now, Charlie Nichols is the guy I'm focusing on. Looking at his potential is an A-. I need him to become great. Or sometimes I've been thrown by this because Rod Strickland is our point guard. We're going to have him for how many more years? Oh, we're going to have him for a minute. Okay. Because he's at the... Oh, Sean Kemp, too. Oh, Sean Kemp. Big dog. Because you only get one camp. Sean Kemp will be fine, I feel like. Strickland has to get he's going to get the training camp. He has to. Draft 1990. And just because it's 1990, I got a feeling there's something big in this draft class. There has to be, right? Like, I'm guessing. I'm gonna send the 2K hoop something like we always do. Gary Payton. Oh boy, Kendall Gill. The problem is, I don't know if I want to draft. Oh man, training camps. Okay, untapped potential. Y'all know that's always what we go to, and it's got to be Rod Strickland. We got to get him to that A+ mark so he can get it by next year. Computer's gonna sign the rest of our free agent guys. Okay, Rod Strickland's our point. Joe Dumars our 2. Clyde our 3. Sean Kemp as a rookie is our 4. And no, see, I just can't do that. I'm sorry. Scottie Pippen needs to start. Like, there's no way he's on the bench at a 95 overall. That is never going to work. So, Scottie Pippen's going to start. Sean Kemp will come on the bench. Kevin Johnson, the bench is still immaculate. I love this bench. Okay. Our system proficiency has not changed. It's just become better and better and better. Because Pat Riley knows how to run this offense. Coach game plan, scoring options. It's simple. Scottie Pippen and Clyde. 2 elite wings win championships. Plain and simple. What else do we need to do? Oh, before anything else happens. See, let me go down to training. And I need to get the guys we just picked up. They need to be fixed. Small forward. Offensive for Glenn Rice is actually perfect. Tim Hardaway. I'd rather him be an all-around point guard. We gonna need an all-around point guard. I don't need everybody being offensive. Where is Sean Kemp? It's gonna say athletic, and that was his problem. He was so athletic, so young, that you know what happened? He didn't develop the rest of his game. So what I'm going to make him is a 2-way. Play both sides of the ball. He won't just be athletic. The rest of this, to be honest, I'm not really worried about. We should be fine. Now, I also want to see, we're just going to scroll through and see if anybody has a super team at all. Sidney Moncrief, AC Green, no. Nah. This Wizards team. Just 2 players, what am I saying? Philly, nah. We're just gonna. I'm scrolling through. Kevin McHale. Oh, Larry Bird just got older. Kevin McHale jumped up ahead of him. The Clippers falling down on their faces. Yeah. Neek, Brett Dixon, Kevin Willis. Ooh, that's iffy. Ralph Sampson. No. Rolando Blackman. No. Nobody has a super team yet. Charles Barkley is with the Knicks. He's been bouncing around. Magic finally seeing some decline. Isaiah Thomas. Nobody's really teaming up yet. That's good. Keeping that old school flow. Mark Jackson looking like a superstar at point guard for the Pistons. Mullen, Malone, David Robinson, and Terry Porter is probably the closest thing you're going to get. Yeah, there's really nothing. We are the super team. By far. Like, we are the super team. So, that being said, y'all already know All-Star break. All-Star. Whoa, wait. I was just about to say All-Star break. Let's see. The guys we needed to sign, we got locked in, did we not? Drazen Petrovic is gone. Yeah, Drazen's going to have to leave. I don't like losing players for nothing. Let's see what we can get for Drazen. He's our best three-point shooter probably, which sucks. You want to keep your three-point shooters. A 21-year-old center and a first-round pick this year. I'm interested in it, no doubt. Lamar Mills, 18 years old. What's his potential? A B+ and a first-round pick. Ooh, boy, that's tough. Muggsy, no. Rex Chapman's only 22. And we get that first round pick from the Spurs this year. That actually might be the move. Because I think Rex Chapman, if he's 22, that means he got some years left on that deal. Yeah, we're going to take Rex Chapman and that first round pick. And now, let's go ahead and get to the All-Star break. Move players with the expiring deals. We can't be losing people for nothing. Have the computer auto adjust. Hold on, before we do that, y'all know my problem. Shawn Kemp cannot be starting over Scottie Pippen. It should never happen that way. I'm sorry, it just cannot. I don't believe in that. Scottie's gotta be starting. Now, as we blow through teams, this might be our best season. You know, got all the 90s stacked up. I'm making the super team, but the goal is to win as many championships as possible. Now look, scrolling through. I want to say Magic Johnson and Michael, maybe Hakeem are the only 99s. Clyde isn't even a 99 on our team. We haven't gotten a 99. For the people, if you saw it, but if you didn't, we tried to get Michael Jordan first episode. He was a restricted free agent. So now he's going to die in Chicago. This is what's going to happen. He's going to die maybe without a championship in Chicago. Because I got his road buddy right here. And we're not letting him go. Because in my mind, Scottie needs to turn into a 99 overall player on my team. I'm trying to build him up to be better than Mike. But like I said, this should be easy for us now. See, I finally did it. Y'all saw it? I reminded myself of y'all. Let me see what's going on here. Chris Mullin and Magic Johnson. Money Mullin is showing up. Michael Jordan. Do we have any guys on the starters? Yes, we do. Clyde the Glide. Scottie Pippen is also a first-time All-Star now. Patrick Ewing making it again. He's just a consistent guy now. Him and Clyde have been pretty consistent. No Joe D, but Scottie Pippen is showing why he's that guy. Let's just keep it going. Do we want to stop for the trade deadline? No, keep it rolling. We are fifth. I didn't even look at our record. Goodness gracious. 56-3. We just lost a game. Maybe we can beat our record. Maybe we can beat our record. Maybe. And yes, we do we? 78-4. I think that's a new record. Scottie Pippen won the MVP at power forward. 17 points, 8.5 rebounds, 5 assists, over 1.5 steals, 1 block, shot decent from 3 and from the field. Not a good free throw percentage. How did he win MVP? What a season for Scotty. Oh, Rookie of the Year, Hans Schroeder. Don't know. Scott Skiles won 6th Man of the Year. Back-to-back years. Patrick Ewing, Defensive Player of the Year. I was wondering when he was going to get one. Great year for him. Most Improved, Wallace Morrison. We don't know him. Pat Riley, once again, Coach of the Year. And we just going to speed this up. And Scottie Pippen is our first person to make first team All-NBA. Love you, Scotty. We didn't have anybody on the second team. We didn't have anybody on the third team. Defensive team, we run that team. Scotty, Clyde, Patrick. Love it. I just love it. Let's go on here. You know we ain't got no rookies on them teams. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think it's a far-gone conclusion. We got this one wrapped up. Like, I'm not going to hold y'all up. Let's just send the playoffs. I don't see us losing. Yeah. It's a 7-game series. I mean, y'all thought we was going to lose? And I think that was the Clippers once again. And Scottie Pippen completes it. First team All-NBA, MVP, Finals MVP, first team All-Defense. He's elite. I told y'all, Scottie Pippen has to be our best player eventually. And now he's developing into that. Look at that. As the clip, they almost won it. Hold the heck on. Let me see something. Rod Strickland showed that big. Magic. Oh no, that's Marquise. I say Magic Johnson 39 points. Terry Cummings 27 and 15, and Marquise Johnson 39 points. The Clippers have been one of the most interesting teams during this whole time. They have been so close to winning 4 championships. It's ridiculous. And they don't have any in their team's history. Like what? Now, this is going to be the last off season before we stop the vid. So let's see. Like I told y'all, the real players that get up out of here. You see Boogie's finally gone. Staff retirements. I told y'all, as long as Pat Riley is here, we win a championship. Hall of Fame inductee Dennis Johnson. He deserves it. League meetings. I'm waiting for my rule, but I don't see it yet. Modify the goal histogram player can reject it. That is the stupidest thing you can approve. League alignment. Nothing. Draft lottery. We are up there once again, I think. We're at 9 and 13. Okay, so not no huge ones. We're just going to skip it. We ended up... We always drop, we never go up. And I think that has a lot to do with maybe the computer trying to stop us from getting on a run still. But hey, man, we good. I'm not worried about the staff signings. Everybody should be signed. The NBA draft. Now. Gary Payton, future Hall of Famer, is here. I think this is going to be one we skip. I don't know. I'm going to get to my pick, and if Abdul Rauf is there, I'm taking him. Muhammad Abdul Rauf, if he's there, I'm taking him. That's the only player I want that's probably going to be available. If he's not, we're sending the pick. View my offers. Yeah, I'll view them. What we got here? Probably, it looks like it's all draft picks. Nobody's offering a player at this spot. I'll see. Let me see. Prospects. Oh no. What am I talking about? True prospect. He's clearly not still there. Okay, Muhammad Abdul Rauf is still here. Kendall Gill is too. But I'm taking Muhammad Abdul Rauf. Definitely. He is going to be an elite scorer for our team off the bench. So we're going to take him. And then at this 13th pick, I'm going to just trade back. Kendall Gill went with the next one. That would have been the guy we were looking for if he dropped. Let me see. Do we still got... I'm going to trade this pick. Get it out of my hands. Yeah, people are willing to give me a pretty penny. Let me see what we're going to take here. Yeah. We're going to take Milwaukee's first rounder. Yeah, we're going to take both of them. There we go. We're just going to go ahead and send it to the end. Because we got who we wanted. Muhammad Abdul. Oh, we traded him. Because I traded the pick. Oh no, we didn't. Okay. Whew. Oh man, I thought we traded him. I want Muhammad Abdul-Rose. I'm a fan. Just Curry before Curry. You know what I'm saying? I want him. Scottie Pippen, accept. Rod Strickland, accept. Kevin Johnson, accept. You guys already know the deal. We accepting all of these. Chapman as well. The problem is, as y'all know, we can never make a move in free agency. We just don't have the money. We are 50. And I see Hakeem's here. There's nothing I can do about it. So don't even, like, there's literally nothing I can do about it. Unless I trade Joe D and I trade Ewing. And it's like, people want Joe D, but I don't think anybody's going to eat all that cap. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to happen. Like, there's not a team that's going to eat all. Well, okay. There is a team that would eat all that cap. They're sitting right here. Oh, man. Patrick Ewing just... How old is he? That's really what we got to look at. How old is he? Let me see. 28, too. Oh my gosh. Y'all making me wanna... I'm thinking about it, y'all. Y'all know I am. I don't know if I could get the cap for it, though. I don't think I could. I would have to trade Joe D and another big cap number to get that much release. So, we're still out of the free agent market, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't got no choice. We got no choice, man. We got no choice. We out of the free agent market. Still, team is elite. Rod Strickland jumps up 5. That's what I love to see. So we got a better point guard this year. Sean Kemp jumps up 5. Oh, I love to see that as well. Tim Hardaway jumps up 6. I mean, this team, Muhammad Raouf jumped up 3 right away. But Rod Strickland, with him just getting better, it's just going to make the team better. Plain and simple. I mean, let's just go ahead, get to the NBA. You already know, training camps. I'm going to show y'all the draft class before we end this video. Because right now, I want to say it's 1991, right? I want y'all to see who's possibly available in that one. So I'm going to go ahead, untap potential camp on Sean Kemp. I told y'all, I'm very interested in getting him to be one of the best big men in the league. Let's go ahead and get to the next season. Scouting. That's the man I was looking for. Larry Johnson. Straight out of UNLV. That dog. Oh, man, I'm excited about that pick. Mutombo's in here, too. Okay. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Letting y'all know now for the future. Clyde is probably going to walk after this year. I think maybe we will let Clyde walk. But at 28, how can you let him walk? Right now, take off 1995. Y'all know we won back-to-back-to-back championships, right? We still got a long ways to go in these years. But as I look at the front office and I look at contract extensions, the question for me is, and it's gonna be the question for y'all, do we need to bring back Clyde, or do we let him go? Now, the thing about it is, we finessed the system last time. That's why you see Joe Dumars, Ewing, Clyde, and Scotty still all on the team. Because we got these guys on the cheap. Because we were able to, well, not on the cheap, but we were just able to match the offer sheet. Patrick Ewing is another one. He has a no trade clause. That's why we can't move him, I think. Oh, boy. I wonder, or do we move Joe D? Do we move Joe D get some money off the books, move Rod Strickland to the 2, and then put Tim Hardaway as starting point guard from here on out. Let me see what we can get from Joe D. It would be expiring deals I'd want, right? That's what we're thinking, right, ladies and gentlemen? We want expiring deals. James Worthy on his last legs. Then that would clear up some cap. And then we got a young rookie. Oh boy, y'all. This is interesting. I'm trying to think down the road. Because I know cap's going to become an issue. It definitely is. And when it does, it's not going to be good. So you want to think about it early, not late. We could get a first round pick. And we could bring in Malone, a shooting guard, who has 1 year left. And then we could just be done with it. Instead of 3. I think that's what we're going to do. So now look at the team. Strickland, Scotty, Clyde, Sean Kemp, Patrick Ewing, Tim Hardaway off the bench. That's actually worked out perfect. Yeah, it actually worked out perfect. Hold on. I have computer rebuild rotations. The computer can handle it. Want to see just so we can make who's better at shooting guard. Probably Clyde, right? Yeah. Okay. Had a computer rearrange the rotations, so it wouldn't matter. They still played it right. This team is still ridiculous, man. This team is still ridiculous, and we'll probably have some cap now. As we look at the extensions. Let's see, we got bird rights on him. So we can sign him for anything pretty much. But what I'm looking for is, and we're not going to re-sign Malone. That's not going to happen. I'm looking at the salary cap table. And bringing Clyde back. And then, see, y'all got to understand. See, we bring Clyde back and bring Scotty back. That's our 2 dominant wings. And then we still have Patrick Ewing, who's not going anywhere. So I feel like maybe that should be our route when we continue this. Because at the end of the day, we're going to have some cap room coming up, obviously. Patrick Ewing has 2 years left in a player option. See, and that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at my salary cap table. If we're able to re-sign Clyde, and then we'll also be able to get Scotty back because we'll be able to match his offer sheet. Clyde, Scotty, Patrick will be fine. And Rod Strickland and the rest of the team will still be here as well. We got Tim Hardaway. We got enough guards that will be fine too. Oh boy. Let's also look at the picks we have. You guys remember the picks? Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 first rounders this year. Ugh. Okay. All right. Who do we let somebody walk? That's gonna be the question we need to answer. And the reason I say, do we let somebody walk? We could open up some of this money, or do we continue with Clyde, Scotty, and Ewing? And they can win us championships. You guys know that. Well, but without further ado, y'all, I done held y'all up long enough today. I'm Ajax1K. I appreciate y'all watching the video, man. Please like, comment, subscribe if you new. And your boy's up out of here.